This is Chris Watts, who was charged for the murder of his wife, Shanann Watts, and his two daughters, Bella and Celeste, in August 2018. The case starts on the day of 13th August 2018, when 911 received a call from Nicole, a friend of Shanann Watts, as she was not able to contact Shanann as she was pregnant and missed her doctor's appointment earlier that day.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
How you been?
Hi.
You Nicole?
Yes.
Okay. So what's going on?
So my friend, we were out of town for a business trip this weekend.
All right.
And I dropped her off at 2 o'clock this morning. She's 15 weeks pregnant. She wasn't feeling well, and she had a doctor's appointment this morning at 9, and I told her to let me know if she needed me to take her. She's got 2 little girls. And she was very distraught over the weekend, wasn't eating normally or drinking, and we kept trying to force it on her because she's pregnant. Her husband and her supposedly are separating, but she didn't know this. She thought they were just having issues. He disclosed that to me today.
Okay.
Because I called him and I was like, have you talked or heard from Shanann since she left for work this morning? Because I can't get a hold of her. I've called, I've texted. Her car's in the garage. Her shoes she wears every single day right in the front door.
She only has one vehicle?
No, they only have the one vehicle in his work truck.
Okay. That's what I'm asking. There's
she
not
took
a...
the girls and went on a play date, but they're 4 and 2. She went on a play date. Why wouldn't she take a car?
The officer then checked the house if there are any entries unlocked, so they can move in for further investigation. There was no probable cause for the officers to force entry the house at that time.
9, and she didn't go to the doctor's appointment.
Okay. No answer on the phone. Husband's on his way.
Supposedly, but he...
Finally, the husband, Chris Watts, arrived.
I'm here. Hang on.
Yeah, get me on the phone.
Okay, get Matt on the phone.
Scott, how you doing?
How's it going?
So this is the only vehicle she would have?
Only one that,
She would drive? Okay.
The officer searched the house if he could find anything that would lead to Shanann and the kids.
You mind if I look around?
Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Oh, you're fine.
Go outside, outside.
Oh, you're fine.
You're outside. You need a new diaper? Yeah? Alright.
How long you been in the oil field?
Since 2015, well, Anarco 2015 January, Covenant year before that. After that I worked on cars for 11 years.
You liking it?
I love the fact that I don't have to get carpal tunnel on my wrist. That's what I left it for, but...
The neighbor of Chris Watts' house had the CCTV camera in his driveway. The officers then moved to the neighbors to watch the footage. When he shows the footage of Chris parking the truck in his driveway, it is clearly seen how nervous he is, as this is the time he was getting rid of the body of his wife.
What's that?
Nothing on there.
You just have to
My
back
camera.
the truck up to the drive.
Lay down.
Loaded my stuff up in my coolers, my water jugs, my book bag, my computers, some of the tools that I had from the toolbox. I knew I was going to have to do some pumping unit rubbers today. That's why I was out so far.
Is this on continually
Yep.
recording?
Yep. Well,
It's not, is it
any
motion or is it?
event,
Okay, so it's motion.
Any motion event that happens, but I get cars driving from this street, and this is him at 517.
I usually park out there on the side. I just want to get everything back in. Be easier to lugging everything out there, all the tools that I had to bring in.
As you can see in this footage, Chris parked his truck backwards and little inside the garage where the camera can't see. He parked this way so it would be easier to put the body at the back of his truck. The neighbor had his suspicion to Chris.
His info real quick. No.
He's never fidgety, he's never rocking back and forth, and if you look, he never loads his stuff in and out of the garage ever.
Right.
And it doesn't look like he came from right here, it looks like he came from down the street. And then the other thing that doesn't make sense is why would he pull past this part? You can see him pull past.
Are you able to record this?
I'd have to call Comcast, but I can get him to do whatever. But watch, you'll see him get out. And he walks back and forth a couple times. To be completely honest with you, my wife and I were kind of wondering when she was on vacation if something happened, because I've heard them full out screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, and he gets crazy.
Does he? And that's pretty recently.
Yeah. Don't you think it's, look at the...
I know, I'm
kinda
trying
odd.
to talk to
No,
you
I'm just
about
saying
it.
it's kind of odd that he pulls his truck back behind my camera. The cutoff, the truck's in the garage right now. And he never backs his truck into the
That's
driveway
what her
ever.
friend Christina was saying.
Diesel.
She's like, he never backs his truck up. Her mom said it too. She's like, he carries his stuff out from the house. He
Yep.
doesn't back his truck up.
Well, I have him on camera doing it when he does it.
Chris was called for a follow-up interview.
Have questions and comments and concerns, okay? I would love for you and me as a team to talk tomorrow, to do a polygraph tomorrow, and move past all of it, okay? Move past me wondering about Chris, me about wondering which Chris I'm talking to. I want to move past it. I just want to get it behind us, okay? And then our talks are going to be a lot more comfortable than they were tonight.
When we're done.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, start.
Thanks. I'm going to have a seat right here, Chris.
Sit on this?
Yep, I know. I'll explain what that is here in a little bit,
Yeah.
but you don't have to worry. It's not on or anything right now. It's not gonna buzz you or anything. Do you know where Shanann is now?
No.
Were you born in 1985?
Yes.
Before 2018, did you ever say anything out of anger to a loved one?
No.
Mark, you got the results, okay?
Sure.
So, it is completely clear that you were not honest during the testing, and I think you already know that. You did not pass the polygraph test.
Okay.
Okay. So now we need to talk about what actually happened. I feel like you're probably ready to do that.
I didn't lie to you on that polygraph, I promise. Chris, I'm not, just stop for a minute, take a deep breath. I want you to take a deep breath right now.
Officers then use the victim-blaming tactic. In this case, they will blame Shanann to make Chris tell them the truth.
We're happy and thriving and productive, okay? And I believe that Shanann's the reason none of that happened. I believe that she's a controlling person. Maybe doesn't listen to you as much as she should. I think that she can do whatever she wants and you can't.
Chris, did Shanann do something to them?
No, I don't know.
I'm serious.
I have no clue.
No, you would have known, because they didn't leave the house. Did Shanann do something to them, and then did you feel like you had to do something to Shanann?
They were at the house when I left. They were there.
Fix this so Shanann doesn't look bad. I feel like you cleaned up for her. But I don't know, you're not telling me that, so makes me think the worst. Like, did you
I did not do
all three of them?
I
Like,
did not do anything with these kids. My dad or something? I just can't talk to my dad. Like, he flew across the country. He crashed in. How about this? If we brought your dad in here, would you please tell him what happened? Can I go out there and talk to him?
Well, I don't know that you want to do it out there because there's a lot of people going through the halls. Should we bring him in here?
we'll step out. Okay?
Do you need a few minutes with him? Okay.
They're blue. Both of them. Yeah. She took both of them to death. I freaked out at the same thing. How was it? How was it though? No,
To find your babies. Did the hard part. All you have left is details where they're at.
We can help you get them out of the cold.
there's no bringing them back.
Well, where are they?
At that first location I went to that day.
Where at? So, Chris, are they in something? Are they under the ground? Like, where would you find them? You take us out there?
I thought there's no electric block there.
Are they all three out there, Chris?
Yes.
Okay.
What is that?
It's the PRC Survey 319.
Okay. Whereabouts is Shanann and the girls?
How old is this picture?
Today.
That's today. Shanann right there.
Okay, can you mark it for me? That's for Shanann. Okay. And where are the girls at?
Here and here.
In these?
Mm-hmm.
So which one is, do you know which one?
Are they in the tanks?
What's in the tanks?
It's a mixture of oil and water.
Tragically, the bodies of Shanann, Bella, and Celeste were discovered on the property of Anadarko Petroleum, the company where Chris Watts worked. Shanann was found in a shallow grave, and the bodies of the two girls were discovered in oil tanks. In November 2018, Chris Watts admitted to killing all three members of his family. He pleaded guilty to all charges in exchange for avoiding the death penalty. He was sentenced to 5 life sentences without the possibility of parole for the murders, along with additional time for other charges. Support us for more videos.